Welcome everyone to this space that I have just created. My name is Bong De La Fuente, and I'm here to welcome you to this brand new place, this space that I have designed for us. I have envisioned it, I have dreamed that this is going to be a place where we can gather together as friends, as a community, as companions in this sacred journey that we call life. And not just an ordinary life, but it is a life of faith. And so my intention is for us to gather, to reflect, to talk about our experiences, and to make sense maybe sometimes of the many things that we go through as a people. And so I have called this space UpGazer. Welcome to this place. There are no experts here, only seekers, and only those that are asking questions and seeking answers as we communicate with one another, as we tell our stories, as we share with one another our experiences and our insights. You might be wondering, what does that mean, Pastor Bong? Why have I called this page UpGazer? Well, I came up with the name as, number one, as a reminder. As a reminder for us that no matter what we go through in life, even as many of us are facing many experiences, we look up to God. Right? We look up to God and we ask Him for wisdom, for guidance, and for support. We are grappling with a lot of things in our lives. Right? It's not the global pandemic notwithstanding, but there are many other things also that we are going through. We are trying to make sense of our work, our experiences, we build meaningful relationship with our significant people of our lives. There are just so many things. And so we look up to God. It's a reminder to always look up to God, to gaze up. And it's also an instruction to gaze up to God as we go through our human experience. In all these things, we need to look at God. But not just the highs of life or the lows of life. There are joys that we experience, pleasures and delights that only God can give us. But also we go through the valleys of tears. But it's not just talking about the extremes of life, but the everyday detail of life. The things that are in between. The ordinary things in life. Working and building relationships, going to the grocery, making your budget, making sense of all of these things, right? We need to look at them from a perspective that allows us to be in the moment. Because I think this is the best way to live meaningfully. But also to give us a decidedly different angle as we live through these moments. It is called UpGazer, to look at things from this perspective. But to look at this from this perspective is not to minimize our experiences or to downplay our way of grappling with our lives. Of course not. That's not our intention. In fact, we realize that we have to live our lives in the way that is deliberate and conscious, to know that we are here in the moment. And in order to do that, we need to have the presence of God with us. That we understand that our lives are not just some random series of events that mean nothing, that signify nothing. We know that every moment is important. We know that every decision, everything that has happened in our life is imbued with significance and meaning. This is why we need to be careful how we live our lives. We need to be deliberate. I guess what I'm saying is that I am inviting you to be part of this community as we talk, as we insightfully consider whatever we encounter in our lives. Let us try to understand what we are going through the lens of faith. And none of us, as I've said, are experts. We're all companions. We all learn from each other as we tell our stories, as we share our insights, as we reflect together. I hope that this can be a helpful community for all of us. This is the ultimate goal. Our reflections are, of course, temporary at best because they are tentative in the sense that we are limited. That's why we need each other so that we can have a broader perspective. to have a deeper understanding of the moments that we are given. I go back to Frederick Buechner, and I love the way he puts it. He says, listen to your life. See it for the fathomless mystery that it is. In the boredom and pain of it, no less than in the excitement and gladness. Touch, taste, smell your way to the holy and hidden heart of it. Because in the last analysis, all moments are key moments, and life itself is grace. And I think that's the belief, that's the understanding. Each of these moments that we live our lives, they are significant because they are gifts of grace. And so we are called to deliberate upon them, to understand the meaning in all of them. Every aspect of our life matters, and are ways for us to know God and to go deeper in our knowledge and apprehension of Him who loves us and who is part of our lives. This is why we're calling it UpGazer. Anyway, that's a long way of explaining and to say, please join me as we journey in this endeavor. I will be posting a few videos a week, once at the very least, maybe twice or 3 times a week, depending on inspiration or topic or significance. We don't know, but at least once a week. It could be videos, it could be write-ups, it could be articles. But you are invited to participate as well as you contribute your perspectives, your views, your questions, your experiences, or maybe your questions. So I hope that this is going to be an exciting journey for all of us. Please subscribe, like, follow, share with your friends as we build this community of UpGazers. All moments are key moments, and life itself is grace. And we believe that, and this is why we continue to steadfastly hold on to the conviction that we need to look up to God and be UpGazers.